Okay, class, so there's this game called Celeste, right?
Right.
Y'all, let's jump right in. Who can tell me the 4 categories we grade our games on?
Ooh, 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 me, ooh, 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 ooh.
You in pain?
Mario.
Graphics, sound, story, gameplay.
That's absolutely correct.
Nerd. What was that? You heard me, teacher's pet. Bro, we can step outside and handle this like men.
Settle down.
Men, bro, even if you are on one of your mushroom drugs, you can get these hands. Your only move is to try to jump on my head. I'm too quick for that.
Hey, I said settle down.
You don't want these problems. You don't know what I want. You don't know what I want. You looking like beef and I'm hungry. But it look like your simple ass want these hands for lunch. Oh, and there will always be leftovers if you stay hungry, bruh.
Quiet down, you two, before you both end up in the principal's office.
No.
Sucker.
Shh. Okay, a little background on the game first. It was developed by a studio called Matt Makes Games. The studio was started by a guy named Matt.
Well, duh.
The studio was founded in 2013, and they've made quite a few games, most of which are available on his website, mattmakesgames.com. In fact, you can download and play them for free. It's fun looking back. You get to see where most of their inspiration came from, most of their lessons in video game creation came from. The original prototype for Celeste was created in just 4 days at a game jam. This prototype was created by 2 guys, Noel Berry and Matt Thorson.
What's Game Jam?
It's basically a hackathon for games. So it's just a gathering of developers, and their purpose is to create a game within a set amount of time. It's a contest, basically. From there, the 2 designers decided that this was something special, so they wanted to continue the project. In fact, the artist streamed some of the creation of the artwork. I'll put the links to those videos in the description below, so be sure to check those out. They're pretty cool. Alright, with that out of the way, class, let's start with the graphics. The game is rocking a pixel aesthetic, and it's doing it with style. The game looks good. Animations are smooth on the Nintendo Switch. I never ran into any hitches playing docked or portable. This made climbing the mountain a joy. Even though you are climbing a mountain, the areas you visit are varied in style. The enemy designs are far and few in between, but the ultimate adversary is the environment itself. Character sprites are animated very well. I especially like the breathing animation. Overall, the game's graphics were crafted with love. I'm a huge fan of this type of art style, and especially when it's done well. The environments in the game just look lush and alive. Overall, I love the look of the game. I love the environments. I love the animation. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 100 out of 100. Alright, now let's talk about the sound. The soundtrack is actually just as great as the visuals. I found myself throwing on headphones and vibing out while I was playing the game. Just take a listen to the music.
Hey.
Sonic, bust a freestyle, baby.
Not gon' lie to you. I got more rings than most these other dudes. Don't trust these other dudes, cause they ain't real. They ain't real. They ain't real. They ain't real. Not gon' lie to you. My games ain't good, but we been good cause we getting that cash. We get that cash. Get that cash. Get that cash. Get that cash. Get the money, get that cash, get the money, get that cash, get the money, get that cash, get that money, get that cash, get that money, get that cash, get the money, get that cash, get the money, get that cash, get the money, get that cash,
Get that money, get that money, get that money, get that money, get the money, get the money. Class, get it together. The soundtrack is also varied, so it never got boring. As someone who loves listening to podcasts while they play games, This game, I wanted to hear the music every time I played. With that said, I'm giving the sound a 90 out of 100. Alright class, so it's time to move on to the story portion. Now, holy shit class, the story.
Oh, he cussing.
Shh, it's just that it's a far deeper story than I would have expected from a 2D side scroller. The exposition is pretty clear early on. You play as a character named Madeline on her journey to conquer/manage depression. A very huge topic, and it is handled very well in this game. Again, was not expecting such a impactful story in such a small package. The characters are all very relatable, lovable, and charming. The mountain is a good representation of life's trials and tribulations. And if you don't care about any of that stuff, the game allows you to skip the story so you can get right to the action. But I will say here, the story is worth sticking around for. It's a pretty damn well written story. And it has multiple endings. Alright, now time for the section that makes or break any game. What's a platformer without good gameplay?
Sonic, this bitch.
Excuse me, Sonic?
I said that new haircut, sir. You looking flyer than usual.
Okay, no more interruptions. Let's start with the controls. A platformer without good gameplay is just a bad game. Thankfully, Celeste delivers in this area as well. The moment you gain control of Madeline, the main character, it is clear. The movements are precise, her jumps are precise. She moves the way that you expect her to. She can dash. She can also wall jump. She can climb for a short period of time. Every time I died, I knew it was my fault. And the controls within themselves are pretty simple. It's the level design that makes the gameplay what it is. The main character's moveset doesn't really change throughout the games, but the levels introduce different things that keeps the gameplay fresh.
Like a prince? Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute to sit right there and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Get out, Sonic.
How did I get singled out? Dumb face, dumb face.
A couple of examples of things that keep the gameplay fresh throughout. There are diamonds that give you an extra jump. There are platforms that only move when you dash. There's the wind that interacts with your character, so you have to be careful with how you dash when the wind is blowing on you. There are boss chases. There are strawberries to collect, tape cassettes that give you bonus levels. The game stays fun throughout its 8 chapters. So as far as the gameplay is concerned, this is really one of the best platformers that I've personally ever played. Gameplay gets 100 out of 100 from me. So overall, that's an average of 97 out of 100, giving the game the letter grade of A. At the end of the day, class, if you like side-scrolling platforming games, like the original 3 Marios or Super Meat Boy, you should be playing Celeste. It is a game that you do not want to skip. Okay, class, you're dismissed. Your homework, go play this game and report back to me in the comment section below. Let me know what you think.